He refused to fire at fellow soldiers in Vietnam. What the court did was unforgivable. The year 1969, the height of the Vietnam War. The U.S. military is in a desperate battle against the North Vietnamese army. His mission, Operation Speedy Express, was straightforward. Flush out the Viet Cong. From a village called AP Bac, what could be a routine operation soon turned into a nightmare. As American casualties increase, so does the pressure on the military to use any means necessary to win. In the chaos, someone shouted, "Get down, everybody! They're shooting at us!" At that moment, he realized that he might be disobeying orders, but he couldn't let his men go on a shooting spree. He owed it to the innocent villagers and to himself. However, the prosecution argued that Cali had disobeyed a direct order and failed to protect his men. On March 12, 1970, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. The news of Cali's sentencing shocked the nation. Many people saw him as a hero who had stood up for what was right. Others saw him as a coward who had disobeyed orders and put his men in danger. Suddenly, the men found themselves pinned down by enemy fire. They were being attacked from all sides. It seemed like the entire village was against them. But for one American officer, his moral code would cost him everything. Some believed that he was a conscientious objector who could not bring himself to commit war crimes. A soldier refused to follow an order that he knew was wrong. When he was sentenced to death, he told the judge, "I would rather die than obey that order. To know more, click here." Others argue that he was a soldier who had the duty to follow orders, no matter how morally repugnant they may be. But it was long before they realized that not everyone they were shooting at was an enemy fighter. They had killed several innocent villagers, including women and children. On February 18, 1969, Lieutenant William Cali was in charge of Bravo Company, 23rd Infantry, 1st Battalion. They're all VC. But Cali knew this wasn't true. He saw a group of women standing by a wall, clearly unarmed and trying to hide. When the dust settled, Cali found himself under arrest. He was charged with dereliction of duty and disobedience of orders. A military court was convened to determine his fate. He also saw a medic tending to the wounded. Despite this, the orders he had received were to kill all hostile forces, regardless of nationality or affiliation. As Cali's men moved through the village, they came under fire. In the ensuing panic, Cali's men began firing wildly, killing everyone in their path. When Cali tried to calm his men down, one of the soldiers shouted, "They're all VC." He was torn between his orders and his conscience. Finally, he made a decision. He ordered his men to stop firing, but what happened next shocked him. During the trial, Cali's defense argued that he had acted in accordance with the Geneva Convention, which protects civilians during wartime. In the end, the court found Cali guilty. In the following years, Cali's sentence was reduced, and he was eventually pardoned by President Gerald Ford. But the controversy surrounding his actions remained. Today, the story of Lieutenant William Cali continues to be debated. What do you think? Is Lieutenant William Cali right to disobey the order to shoot the civilians? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.